Shinjuku is one of the busiest and the most interesting places that you can find in Tokyo, and today I'm going to take my Fujifilm X-H2S and the 70-300 and we are going to the streets of Shinjuku and take some street shots. Let's get started. So I first made my way to the south of the station and I spotted this couple with in the background this little tiger. So this is what I decided to take as a first shot. It's a warm-up shot, not a great composition, but just something to get started. Then after making my way to the other side of the station, I spotted this Atari logo and I decided to try to have someone walk in front of it and see if I could have a composition that worked. It's a bit of a busy place with a lot of cars and people, which took some time, but eventually we got something. Here I found quite a busy place and I wanted to try a long exposure shot. And what I did is basically to lower my shutter speed and have a subject that is not moving too much to have only the subject in focus. And during this session, this is what I try to focus on, have several shots that are kind of similar to this one, just to practice it a little bit more. I then made my way to the top of the station on the second and third floor. On the second floor you have a view on the main road of Shinjuku and you can have some nice shots there. Basically of the crowd and of all the people walking around with the signs. Here again I try to focus on long exposure with that person looking at their phone, and here is the result. Then I made my way to the third floor to have a shot of the crowd that is crossing the road. And it's very interesting whether it is for videos or photos. I then made my way to the west side of the station, and I like this particular side, especially during golden hour. Unfortunately, this time of the day it was not really good weather, so I did not have any golden hour, but still I managed to make it work with some neon signs and some depth of field. And by the way, all the pictures that you see here are edited with my presets. Check out the link in the description if you want to know more. I then dove a little bit deeper on the west side of Shinjuku, and as I am using the 70-300, which is a telephoto, my goal was to be as far as possible of my subjects and try to give that impression of depth using the telephoto with those tiny streets and the neon signs. I then spotted this guy outside of a shop making some paperwork. So again, I tried to focus on long exposure shots, trying to basically hide him between people walking between me and this person. And this is the result that I got. One thing that I would say about the X-H2S is that I'm still not used to its configuration with the ISO button, so it definitely takes me a bit more time compared to the X-T5 to reach the settings that I desire. So I have to get used to it when it comes to street photography. I then made my way back to the east side, and to go to the east side you basically have to cross a bridge on which you have an amazing view on the streets of Shinjuku. And as you can see, it's quite a popular site, you have quite a lot of photographers there, but definitely a recommendation if you're trying to capture the whole city. There are tons of small streets in Shinjuku where you can capture, using a telephoto, the neon signs that are kind of iconic of Tokyo. However, I didn't want to spend too much time there because it was extremely crowded that day, so I decided to stay outside of those streets and take a shot of the Golden Guy from there. And for my last shot, as it was getting really crowded, I decided to head over to the Toho Cinema part, and Mario just got released that weekend, so I took a little quick snap of Mario and Godzilla. So I hope that you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you've missed it, check out this video right here where I talk about the lens that I used today, the 70-300. See you there.